Hello friends, today we are going to learn Matsyasana. As name suggests, Matsyasana means fish-like pose. So let's begin. For that, you need to be in Padmasana first. So first you bend your right leg and place your right foot on the left groin. Bend your left leg and place your left foot on the right groin. So this is your Padmasana. Those who cannot sit in Padmasana, they can be in Ardha Padmasana or Sukhasana. So let's begin. Take your both palm near to buttock. Now shift your weight towards right side and bend at the right elbow. Shift your weight towards left side and bend at the left elbow. Straighten your both hands and place your back and head and relax here. Now, with the support of your thigh muscle, raise your torso and place your crown of the head on the ground like this. Now, hook your with the help of index finger and hook your big toes and place your elbows on the ground. Now those who cannot do this, they can place their both the palms on the respective groin. So this is the final position. To come out of this, open your eyes, release your hand, take a support of thigh muscle, relax your head and back. Again, take a support with the help of your hand, raise your torso, shift your weight towards right and then left and sit back. Release your Padmasana in the reverse manner and relax. Now this Matsyasana has many benefits. To name first, if there is a problem of double chin, that gets prevented because it gets stretched due to backward bend. Then this back of the neck muscles, they get strengthened. Throat region, there are thyroid and parathyroid glands, they get activated. Your thoracic rib cage, that get expanded. With this expansion, your lung get expanded and your respiration improves. Then overall flexibility to various joints like knee, ankle, then elbow, shoulder. So this flexibility one can get it with the help of Matsyasana. Important over here, who should not be doing this? Obviously, those who are having a stiffness at the joints like a knee joint, ankle joint, if there is any frozen shoulder, tennis elbow, acute pain in the spine, they should not be doing it. If there is abdominal pain, that also they should not be doing it. Important over here, Matsyasana and Sarvangasana. These two asanas considered to be complementary to each other. Why? Because in Matsyasana, there is a backward bend to the neck, and in case of Sarvangasana, there is a forward bend to the neck. Chin touches to the chest and entire weight of body is on the neck muscle. So these two asanas are very complementary to each other, and it is advised that one should be doing it one after the other. So these are many benefits of Matsyasana. So do perform this Matsyasana and enjoy the benefit of Matsyasana. Thank you so much.